So before I started following a pro, if you want effective results from training, you need to have a plan. When I first started working out, I did what most gym bros do and went on bodybuilding.com, found a good split, found a bunch of chest exercises to do on chest day and back exercises to do on back day, and did something like that. But I didn't have a set plan of how I wanted to progress my sets, reps, or weight, or a structured plan of, all right, this is where I want to be 4 weeks from now or 4 months from now. The equivalent of not having a plan would be like a track star going out to the track without any idea of what he wants to do that day and just kind of skipping around the track, doing a couple of sprints, and then calling it a day. Determine where you're at as a lifter. So a beginner lifter is someone that has never run any type of programming before. And by definition, this type of person can make such rapid progress that they should be able to increase the weight every single time they're exercising. If you are working out and you're not getting stronger every single workout, if you're working out like 3 days a week with a rest day in between, then you're not training effectively, okay? You're leaving results on the table. If you've been working out for a while, but you're not getting stronger every single week, once again, you're not following effective programming. Now, this might sound like a bunch of BS, like you can't actually see that kind of results, and I probably would have said the same thing 6 months ago, but in the past 5 months, I've been running starting strength programming. I was squatting 225 because I was coming off a hip injury, and 5 months later, just yesterday, I squatted 425 pounds for 5 reps. So trust me when I say that you need to have a plan for your training and you need to execute that plan, and then you'll finally start seeing the results that you want.
You're not eating enough. I hear this all the time. Skinny guys saying they already eat a ton of food and they're not putting on weight. But if you eat within that range of the normal amount of food that you usually do, you're gonna maintain your weight. This is why skinny guys have a hard time putting on weight and fat people have a hard time losing weight. It's called the settling point hypothesis. Your body's going to do the best that it can to maintain your current body weight, no matter what it is. Or you're just not considering what you eat at all, and you think it's all about training. You leave the gym weaker than when you walked in, okay? You leave the gym weaker than when you walked in. The training is the stimulus, but the recovery component is the aspect that will actually make you stronger. When I started eating more, I put on 20 pounds of good weight in under a year, and that was after 4 years of training consistently.
I think Nate really hit this one on the nose when he said you need to follow a program. Now, a lot of you might respond with something to the effect of, I'm following my own program, my own programming, and in there lies the fault. Let me help you recognize it with an example. If someone came up to you and said, hey, this can be better, you just need to do this, and it's fantastic. The first thing you're gonna say, if not think in your head, is, okay, what are your qualifications? So ask yourself, what are your qualifications that make you more qualified than the people who have already made programs that are out there, that have been proven to work? A lot of you, when you start, you have a gung-ho mentality. You wanna go all out, and that's great. But sometimes you have to take one step back to take 2 steps forward. So when you follow these programs, it almost feels like you're not working, like it's too easy. And that's by design. There's a method to the madness. Even when I don't like a program at first, I still stick with it because odds are I'm going to find an aspect of it that I can then implement into the next one.
I got something in my throat. I just did 425 pounds for 5 reps on squat, and then for deadlift, tomorrow I'll be lifting 455 pounds for 5 reps. We good?